So today we're going to dive into a case study that honestly might just change the way you think about making digital courses. We're going to break down, step by step, how you can build a totally professional level course in just one evening. Yeah, one evening, using a really clever AI workflow. I mean, if you've ever even tried to build a course, you know this feeling, right? It's that, weeks, sometimes months of just staring at a blank screen, fighting with slide formatting, trying to get your own ideas out of your head and onto the page. It's a total grind. But what if you could just skip all of that? This whole explainer is about a strategy that took a dense 50-page manuscript and turned it into a polished, ready-to-go slide deck in under 3 hours. No joke. Less than 3 hours. All right, so here's the game plan. We'll start with that classic blank page problem. Then we'll look at a super common trap people fall into with AI. After that, we get to the good stuff. The chunking strategy, how to basically design your course's vibe, how to master the text, and finally, the crucial last step, the export. Okay, so let's just put a name to the enemy, shall we? The blank page problem. It's that paralyzing feeling before you even start, and it is absolutely the #1 reason that so many amazing course ideas just die on the vine. Now, you're probably thinking, well, AI is the answer, duh, and you're not wrong. But this is where we hit the most common mistake, this huge trap that so many creators fall into when they first start playing with these new tools. And this slide just lays it out perfectly. The wrong way, which, let's be honest, is what we all try first, is just dumping your entire book or manuscript into an AI and saying, make me a presentation. The result? It's usually a generic, kind of inaccurate mess. The right way is to be way more strategic about it. Which brings us to the hero of our story, the chunking strategy. Seriously, this is the secret sauce. It's how you force the AI to move past those weak summaries and actually generate the detailed, high-quality content you need for a professional course. So here's how it worked in this case study. Instead of one giant project, that 50-page manuscript got broken down into 4 distinct logical modules. You had one for the theory, one for the how-to steps, another for daily practice, and a final one for long-term maintenance. Each one was treated like its own little mini project. And here's the core logic, which is just brilliant. By feeding the AI these smaller, focused chunks of text, we're talking just a few chapters at a time, you're basically putting guardrails on it. It can't just generalize or skip over the important stuff. It's forced to work with the nitty-gritty details you give it, which is exactly what you want. Okay, once the content structure is locked in, we get to the really fun part, making it look amazing. And this isn't about picking some boring default template. No, we're talking about actively engineering the visual vibe of your course with some creative prompts. I mean, just look at these examples. For the psychology module, the prompt was dark academia meets gothic noir, deep purples, moody lighting. And for the healing module, clinical spa aesthetic, clean teal and white. You can literally tell the AI what brand and what feeling you're going for and get something way beyond lame stock photos. All right, the structure is good, the vibe is perfect, but now we gotta deal with the actual words on the slides. This next part uncovered a super important lesson about controlling how the AI handles your writing. It really comes down to a strategic choice between 2 very different settings. And knowing when to use each one is absolutely key. For a how-to module, where you have very specific steps that have to be perfect, you use the exact text command. You don't want the AI messing with your instructions. But if you use that same command on your theory-heavy slides, well, you get the dreaded wall of text. And here it is, the infamous wall of text. It's just overwhelming, right? It's impossible to read, and nobody's going to learn anything from this. This is exactly what happens when you tell the AI to just dump a dense academic paragraph onto a slide. But the fix is so simple, it almost feels like cheating. You don't have to rewrite it yourself. Using the AI chat box right inside the tool, you just go to each of those dense slides and type in a simple command. Condense this paragraph into 3 bullet points. And boom, just like that, the monster wall of text turns into these beautiful, clean, easy-to-read points. This little trick, this condensing sweep, can clean up your entire presentation in literally minutes. It's a massive time saver. Okay, we're almost at the finish line. The slides look great, they read perfectly, and now for the final phase of the workflow. And this one might sound a little weird. It's time to take your beautiful AI-generated work and actually leave the AI tool. And there are two huge reasons for this. Number one, ownership. When you export, you get a local file, a .pptx, that you own forever. It's yours. And second, it unlocks some really powerful features in other programs, especially a cool tool in PowerPoint called Cameo. So what the heck is Cameo? It's a feature that lets you put a live video feed of your own face right onto the slide. This is amazing for course creators because you can record the whole thing offline with you right there on the screen, building that personal connection with your students. And that's the whole system. You're using AI for the heavy lifting, the design, the structure, and then a tool like PowerPoint for that final, polished recording. You totally leapfrog that blank page syndrome and end up with a finished digital product, ready for sale, in a ridiculously short amount of time. So, I guess the final question is this. You already have the knowledge, right? Your expertise is ready to go. Is your AI strategy ready to help you unleash it? Because now you have a pretty solid one to try.